Brother Jim's got the mic tonight. David's laugh is shining bright. Talking about God and neon lights. It's a holy throwback ride. From the 80s to the 90s we'll go, where the hair was big and faith would grow. Between the mixtapes and the G.I. Joe, we find the grace we know. Bible Bibs and a prayer. We're spreading joy like snowflakes in the air. Gen X hearts with stories to share. Bible Bibs and a prayer. There's humor tucked in every line, like Christmas sweaters that cross the line. But through it all, the word aligns, the truth of love divine.
What's up, everyone? It is time, my friends. Time for Bible Bibs and a prayer. So grab whatever makes you happy, a little breakfast, a little lunch, a little dinner, a little midday snack, or a late night snack, whatever time you're joining us. Get yourself a little jet fuel, if you know what I mean. Some turbo for this Tuesday morning, afternoon, whatever makes you happy. Just as long as you're tuning in to Bible Bibs and a prayer. Didn't get any comments that I seen, David, on those late night snacks, man. I was kind of disappointed. Come on, guys. Are you telling David and I you're all healthy eaters out there?
Are we the only ones late night snacking?
Yeah, come on now. Be honest with us. But hey, it's time to make some noise. But before we do that, hey, folks, and I thought of you, David, on this. I had a quiet game of tennis the other day.
Yeah?
There was no racket. So in saying all that, good morning, friends. Good morning, world. Welcome to the show. Let's turn this in from a conversation into an experience. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. And if you thought that intro was, all right, just wait. This is where it gets even better. Behind every great co-host, making sure things don't fall apart. And mine has been working overtime. And trust me, big time. He spent about 45 minutes trying to get this thing together because we don't have any internet. Thankful we got power, but no internet or phones. But hey, again, David is the man. Please welcome a man among men, a face that only a mother could love. The one, the only, Mr. David Keener. Plus, he's one of my very best friends.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the whole library.
Thank you. Good to be here.
How is life in Keenerville, my friend?
I don't know. I've been running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. It's like nothing works. You can't. You wouldn't think you need much internet to make this happen, but we do. And
we should put a GoPro on you so people could follow you around. You probably got your 10,000 steps.
So I'm running around here with a cellular MiFi trying to get stuff working, and of course we're out here in the sticks, so nothing works out.
Kind of reminds me of the old phone, or commercial. Can you hear me yet? Can you hear me? Do we have connection yet? Oh.
So other than that, I'm doing all right. I got my first mow in the other day.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. It didn't really need it, but I had a bunch of debris and stuff from the windstorm and a bunch of leaves. I'm like, I can mulch them up with the lawnmower. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I got mine out and did the backyard.
Nice.
Trimming.
Nice.
Just getting it all even and cleaning up stuff. But, I was out there Friday, and I tell you, the wind, it was like, I need a hard hat out here. Because you could hear trees falling in the woods there. And now don't tell on me, but I had a little fire, and it was like, cool. Don't worry. I was a volunteer firefighter. It's all under control.
Oh, trained professional.
Exactly. Had my bottle of water out there. I was ready
there
to
you go.
In case it got out of hand. But no, it was nice, but windy. Man, crazy. The brew house, that video footage of the brew house's roof coming off.
That was nuts.
Yeah, signs, trees.
I don't know if you saw any pictures of the front of it where you can see the windows, but you can look through the windows and see daylight inside there because there's just nothing but beams.
Now the question is, if I was in there, would I have stopped eating my wings or just would have kept on going, roof or no roof?
I guess it depends on how much ruckus there was.
I would have still kept eating my wings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish my wings before I leave. Yes, but how we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for joining us here at the show. David, myself, and Miss Ida Lee. Still looking for a partner for Ida Lee. Yeah, that's it, girl. Don't worry. We'll get you someone someday. Yeah. So, still got a birthday cake?
No, but I got another one coming next week. So finished off the birthday cake and just in time to get the next one. So
Well, it gives your stomach a little bit of a break, your sugar. Get it back down to normal levels, and then you start it all over again.
yeah.
I mean, right around the corner, Easter ham, whatever people like. Let us know what you guys do for Easter. We'd love to hear. My aunt always does a ham, and she uses those cloves, those little black things, and I despise them. Oh, I hate them. So that's been an ongoing joke between us for years.
Mm-hmm.
Them nasty cloves. I said, I think they originated from hell myself, but she tends to differ with me on that one. But yeah, ham, scalloped potatoes, people seem like they mix things up anymore for meals,
Yeah.
And if it's nice, good time to get out and do some barbecuing,
And Easter's kind of late this year, so
Yeah.
it might be kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The weather's nice,
Yeah.
Throw a little shrimp on the barbie, why not? But let us know what's your big Easter feast, what you got planned. And desserts are more in our family. There's a couple pies, but mainly more cakes, stuff like that,
Yeah.
frosting. And so, yeah, a nice variety. That's the bad thing. You eat and then you don't want dessert. You got to wait a while,
yeah.
Or to go, as we talked the other day. Let's good old to-go containers. Anymore, though, it's like we're always pushing food off. Take this home because we don't want it.
Right.
I don't know about your family, but we always make way too much. Way too much.
Well, my
for
kids
big
don't.
family
My
events.
kids don't eat, and we don't usually host events.
Yeah.
So we're kind of good for now. But
So you're blessed with that.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that'll change. But
Yes. But, yes, so let us know. Make sure you get your Sunday Easter dress all ready. I got to take my stuff to the dry cleaner, so, get it all ready to roll.
Yeah.
So that is a cost.
is it?
Oh, yeah. 3 suits, and even with the pastor discounts, like $60.
That's awesome if they give a pastor discount.
It
though.
is. Midtown Dry Cleaner.
Yep.
Shout out to them. Best service and very friendly, and thank you for the discount.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice discount, but had no idea about that until you get into the business, and it's like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
This much to get a suit dry cleaned?
I mean, you only need a suit for work, right? So, I mean, there should be a line item in the budget there for
I
dry
was thinking
cleaning.
that. I was thinking that, yeah. Yeah, and I had to get my hat pressed because unfortunately, if you don't take care of your hats, they get a little wick. Whoa, easy, baby, easy. A little wompy cattish, wampy, if you don't put it on I bought one of them styrofoam heads to put the hat on.
Okay.
It's a dress hat, so yeah. Yeah. But all righty, well, let's get going. Let us remember another sunrise, another chance to shine, a chance to show the world and everyone around that you are one special person, that we have been blessed, including David, myself, and even little Miss Ida Lee here. So we are alive, and for many of us, we're doing pretty good, almost healthy. Seems like that's the case as you get older. Yeah, could be worse, could be better.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between. But even then, excuse me, guys. Even then, we are blessed. So come on and join Mr. David and I as we say, thank you, Lord, for another day here on this earth, which involves opportunity. Say that with me. Opportunity, just waiting for you and I to make our mark. And again, as I have said, and I'll keep on saying, my friends, we've got work to do. Oh, we've got work to do. And allow me to remind you, every morning's a beautiful morning, if you allow it. Find that good in life and forget the bad. And, as we say, everybody's got problems. And I tell you what, it seems like it just keeps getting worse and worse, David. Problems.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the medical side of it, people dealing with this, dealing with that. But we shall make it. And remember, you're not alone. Well, why? Because Jesus and Jesus alone. Rejoice that you are alive. Rejoice that you are free. And when you look in that mirror, remember, my friends, you are beautiful too. No matter what the world says, forget the world. Are you of the world? Are you in the world? Or are you of Jesus? And don't forget, most of all, oh my goodness, you are loved. Now, our humor of the day, an eccentric philosophy professor, that's a big word right there, gave a one-question final exam after a semester dealing with a broad array of topics. The class was already seated and ready to go when the professor picked up his chair, plopped it in on his desk, and wrote on the board, "Using everything we have learned this semester, prove that the chair does not exist." Fingers flew, erasers erased, notebooks were filled in furious fashion. Some students wrote over 30 pages in 1 hour attempting to describe the existence of the chair. One member of the class, however, was up and finished in less than a minute. Weeks later, when the grades were posted, the rest of the group wondered how he could have gotten an A when he had barely written anything at all. His answer consisted of 2 words. What chair? I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, our thought of the day. It was pride that changed angels into devils. It is humility that makes men as angels. All right, humility. Big word, David, humility. And as we've been talking about on our Sunday morning series, the woes of the Pharisees, we've been talking about hypocrites. The Pharisees, their understanding, they knew the law, but they sure didn't live it in their own life. And that's where humility comes in. So let me ask you something, my friends, right off the bat. What does humility mean to you? Now, humility is one of the most beautiful yet challenging virtues in the Christian life. In a world that often tells us to promote ourselves, and oh, baby, it does. Woo! Get on social media and it's me, me, me. Defend our pride and seek recognition. God calls us to a different path. Yes, he does. The path of humility. Say that word with me. Humility. In Philippians 2, verse 3, the Apostle Paul writes, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself." Now, David, that's a tough one to do in this world, isn't it?
Yeah,
We kind of promote that as a society, do we not?
we do.
And I'm sure it's been there forever. But I think with technology, not bashing it, but it has opened the floodgates.
Certainly
if you will.
enhanced that.
Yes, all you got to do is get on social media and wow.
Yeah.
Now you might be saying, well, Brother Jim, Dave, what are you guys doing here? No, we're trying to promote something a little different. We're not promoting ourselves. Now we're part of it, but we're trying to fulfill a calling here to bring something for our fans, our audience to listen to challenge them with humor, Dave and Jim humor, to be more. But, it's not about us. And that is one thing I've really come to in my life. Understand, it's not about me. It's about the kingdom. It's about building the kingdom up. And that's where we need to always keep that in check. And that's where that good old dose of humility from time to time comes in. You ever been humbled, David?
Oh, plenty of times, for sure.
Yeah. And how we react depends on the person, true?
It does, yeah.
You can take it with a grain of salt and say, yeah, I was wrong. Or
Yeah.
I now see the light. Or you can sit there and argue and not admit to yourself that, maybe I was doing it for ulterior motives.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a good rule in life with anything you do. Why are you really doing it? Check yourself, before we go off in a new adventure. Why am I doing this? Especially on the Christian side, especially representing the church, representing God. Who's gaining from this, if you will? Humility values others above yourself. Humility begins when we stop focusing on ourselves and start caring deeply about others. And again, I'm not going to bash the world. It's just being honest. There is good and there is bad. There always has been. You have people who go out of their way, as the old saying goes, they give you their shirt off their back. And you got some would take your shirt, steal it, and then put it on eBay or Marketplace and try to make a buck. That's just the world we live in. But the greatest example of humility is Jesus Christ. Though he is the Son of God, Jesus chose to serve rather than be served. He washed the feet of his disciples, welcomed the lowly, the lost, the outcast, and ultimately gave his life for all humanity. His life teaches us that humility is not weakness. No. It is strength under control and love in action. And I like that, David. Strength under control. It's very easy to lose control, is it not?
Oh, for sure.
How about you guys out there listening in? You ever lose control? I think that's just part of being a man or a woman or a
Yeah,
child.
it
who's
happens.
in control. And the more we get ourselves under the control, the better off we are, especially in our Christian walk. True? Because again, who's living in you? If we go back to the old cup now, again, clean, but inside this morning, I got my trash in there. A bunch of funk, a bunch of junk. And where is my humility? And we're going to talk about integrity next week. Offer somebody something. And that's something. You raised, David?
Yeah, sorry, your audio was cutting out, so I was fiddling with some stuff over here.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with how we were raised, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Examples by our parents, our grandparents.
Yeah.
Those mentors in our life.
Mm-hmm.
Because if a child, to me, if they're not raised, if they don't have an example of seeing why, that person gets the biggest piece of cake instead of ourselves, they're always going to want the biggest cake.
Right.
I think that's just human nature. We want. And, would I be willing, if I got a 22-ounce ribeye in here, would I be willing to split it with David? Now the pressure's on. Yes, I would. Would I give David the best piece? Yeah, I would. So again, food is easy. Well, for most people, but for some people, my wife, she does not share. But you know what I mean? What do we give? So start thinking about humility. It's not a weakness. It's a strength under control in love and action. Humility also reminds you and I that everything we have comes from God, and how true that is. Again, I think that's something we've lost. It all comes from God. We work hard, we earn it, but it comes from God. Our blessings, our talents, our opportunities, and achievements are gifts. And when we recognize this, pride, yes, good old pride, fades and gratitude grows. Think about that. Pride fades and gratitude grows. And finally, humility brings us closer to God. In James 4:10, we're told, humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up. When we lower ourselves before God, he raises you and I in ways that truly matter. So there's a self-check right there. What truly matters in your life? Check out Sunday morning service there. We were talking about alignment. Is your heart, your soul aligned with God? And I referenced to your car. If it's out of alignment, what happens? Well, you're going to be eating up tires and doing damage to your front end. So the question is, do you go cheap and just throw on some $20 tires? Or do you bite the bullet and get yourself aligned, get that vehicle aligned so you are traveling straight, not doing more damage? So today, let us choose humility, to listen more, serve more, and love more. For in God's kingdom, the humble are the ones who are truly great. So let me ask you a challenge. What can you do today? One thing this week, let's just say this week, that you can show humility and serve someone else. There's a challenge. Let us know, please. That goes for David and myself. We'll try to do something there that humbles ourselves, but also serves somebody else. Now, it doesn't have to be writing a check for $1,000 unless you'd like to donate to Bible Bibs and a prayer, or, gift us with some serious T-bones, steaks, or, tomahawk, or, whatever you felt led to bring us.
However the Spirit leads you.
Yeah, wherever the Spirit leads you. But yeah, do something good. Guarantee, especially if you're feeling down, it'll definitely lift your spirits. Well, that just about does it for this Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. Mr. David, my friend, closing thoughts or comments for this segment?
Hey, you were talking about being humbled, and lately I've been being humbled by the equipment here. It's like, how do you react, right? You can either, get all mad and bent out of shape, or you can just like, oh, well, hey, you folks can't see right now, but he's getting the equipment adjuster out.
The equalizer. But David, I have learned, like you said, you learn humility.
Yep.
It does no good to beat something up and destroy it, because then you got twice the problem.
Right. Now you got problems and cost you money now.
Yes. So, yeah, swallowing humility. And, like with the IT stuff, I don't even mess with it. David's taught me just enough to be dangerous. But again, ask for help. Why screw things up even worse? And let's be honest, I think we're all capable of screwing things up in our life. It's okay to swallow that pride. Be humble. Ask for help. Better yet, humble yourself and ask Jesus for some help. He's right there, just waiting for you. Well, my friends, that just about does it for this Tuesday morning. May God continue to bless you. Just as well, may you and I continue to thank our Lord above for blessings each and every day. And if we meet again, well, then we will smile and rejoice. And if not, this party was well made. Thank you for joining David, myself, and Miss Ida Lee. You got anything, baby? Huh? What's that? Oh.
Eat more chicken?
Yeah. Forget the hams, folks, for Easter. Forget the hams.
Eat more chicken.
No more ham. No more ham. Easy, girl. You're safe. Again, thank you for joining David and myself here on Bible Bibs and a Prayer. This is the big guy, Brother Jim.